My name's Will Bates. I am one half of Fall on Your Sword, here to talk about the score to Lola Versus.
I'm Phil Mossman, the other half of Fall on Your Sword. We were keen to do a film that was very different to Another Earth. We'd scored Another Earth for Fox prior to that, which was a human story with a science fiction subplot, if you like, and it was a very electronic score.
The importance of doing a romantic comedy for us, like after doing something that was essentially a science fiction movie, it just sort of changes the kind of vocabulary of what we're having to do, and it's like there's a different purpose to it almost. You still have to support the story and, you know, draw out characterization and all of that stuff, but it's important to not, you know, kill the comedy. That was something that we were very mindful of. Like, it couldn't be a sort of very emotionally dense score like Another Earth was. It had to be kind of a little lighter and weirdly more contemporary, and it was, you know, had to be a reflection of Lola's character and very kind of Brooklyn in a sense. So it was important to find her theme, and it was a little bit more of a, I don't want to say conventional, but it's slightly more kicking the ball around as two musicians rather than like trying to discover these sort of, you know, otherworldly textures. We use a lot of guitars in this score. Electric, there's some acoustic guitars. I guess the instrumentation of it is more like a sort of band combo. It's really just the two of us playing all the instruments in it, but the choices are very influenced by the neighborhood that we live in, I guess. And there's like some synths that are in it that are actually designed by people in the neighborhood. They build these like really interesting little synths that we used a lot in the score.
We're very sound driven, you know, always the first part of our process is to find the palette of instruments that we're going to use, and then try and stay within that, because, you know, obviously the choices are infinite, so you have to limit yourself and to get the language of the film sonically. And then a lot of the times that sort of informs how we play, because we're both multi-instrumentalists, you know, more proficient on some than others. So, I mean, Will's learnt to play what's this again?
It's a flugelhorn.
A flugelhorn.
Yeah.
Specifically for this film.
The 6 notes that I play really well, but
yeah,
I don't really stretch outside of those.
So, you know, but you know, sometimes it's charming if there's a little bit of
wonkiness. I think we'd love to do something with a little bit, I don't know, a grander scope. You know, we've done a lot of fantastic smaller films, and to do, I'd love to get behind a podium and have an orchestra in front of me. You know, that's kind of a dream eventually. I think doing like a Western is something that we talked about.
Yeah, I'd love to do a Western.
Like a Foy's Western, that would be awesome.
Tarantino's just done one, isn't he?
Yeah, put in a good word. So yeah, and you know, like doing as crazy as it sounds, like doing a full-on, like full-blown action movie, I think in a way is probably every composer's like secret fantasy. So, you know, but I mean, we're on such an interesting path right now. Every week there's some new project on the horizon that's like a real surprise to us. So it's been an exciting year, couple of years.